Greetings, it's your girl, Be Raw Nature of DivineFeminineAcademy.com. Yes. So, I wanted to share a story of how I, myself, manifested my divine masculine counterpart, companion, whatever word you want to use, into my own life. And I have to take the story back to 2016. Let's start there because that was kind of a jumping start off when I started making changes. I started before then, but that's when I really committed to myself to begin to just look at those areas in my life that I no longer was happy with, that I felt no longer suited me, or it just was not leading me in the direction that I really wanted to go in. So, as we all know, when you are looking to really make a transition in your life, you have to look at the areas that you just are not fully aligned with, that just no longer are serving you. So rather that be mentally, spiritually, whatever it may be for you, just begin to analyze it, to take note of it, to look at it and be like, I'm really not liking, my mindset. I don't like the way that I view things that happen in my life. I don't like the way that I view things that happen around me. So I want to change that. I want to change that so that I can begin to bring and attract different experiences to my life. So this is what I did for myself. Everything that I share, all of the content that I create, I do so from a perspective of experience, from having already done the work, from having already been in it and came out of it, and now I'm on a different side of everything. So, yeah. So, it's 2016, and I'm in a space where I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of all the different type of people that I deal with. I'm tired of the different type of men that I allow into my life. I'm just tired, of everything. So, for the sake of this video, we'll just focus on the area of relationships as it pertains to men that I decided to deal with. So the first thing that I did was cut off everybody. I didn't want to text no more. I didn't want to do the whole game of whatever texting game that this present day likes to, with social media and all that crap. It's like a game that we all find ourselves playing, and in whatever it is, I didn't want to have no parts of it anymore. So I stopped talking to people. I started being alone, and I was already alone for a while, but I'm talking about to the extreme where conversation is not even on the table anymore. So this was a great place to start, because now I'm left with just me. Now I'm left with me, myself, and I. All three of us are together. And this is a great place to be, because now you get to hear your own thoughts. Now you're not being interfered with outside influences, or whatever it is that you want to call it. It's just you. And so, yes, that's a great place where I started. So, move time along a little bit and started going into 2017. And I started to get more into just not dealing with anybody at all. So I started cutting off anybody and everybody that I could possibly think of. And then next I took it a step further and with celibate. That came with the cutting people off. So I took it a step further, and I began to set intentions for myself. I began to set standards and what exactly it is that I wanted. So I began to define what it was that I was looking for, as far as not so much as, because we tend to just look at or think about physical features. But this goes deeper than just some physical features. Okay, everybody wants somebody that's cute. Everybody wants somebody that's blah, blah, blah. We know all that. I mean, I'm talking about going deeper. Like, what kind of connection was I looking for with another man? Like, what is the end goal? What would I like our union to look like? All of this, I just began to write it down. I'm a big fan of writing down what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you're wanting to create, because in writing it down, it's like you're drawing your map or you're drawing your plan out. So with writing things down, you create a blueprint. You create it in physical writing. Everything, it's like designing a house or designing whatever it is that you plan to put together. You're writing down the details to everything. So I did that. And not that much time passed. It took me no time because the reason why I would what I would say that it did not take me a long time is because I was in alignment with myself. I was honest with myself. I was already putting in work with myself, physical work, making changes with the way I did things, the way I was eating, the way I was living. So I was already putting in some work for these things to manifest. A lot of people want things to happen. A lot of people want to bring things to fruition, but they don't put the work in to make this happen. A lot of people want to be millionaires or whatever it is, that financially secure, whatever it is that, but you're not even putting in the work to make that happen, as if it's just going to fall from the sky and land it at your feet. But I did the work. I put the work in. I was aligned within myself. I was ready. I was sure. And yeah, it happened. And to this day, it is now 2021, and that was 4 years ago. And we're still, that's still my boo. So for any woman that's, I speak to women. My whole content, this whole entire channel is for women. If you're a man and you're tuning in, then cool. That means that you're in support of the divine feminine energy, and you're here to support and uplift us. So everything I do is for the women. And if you're a woman that is looking to make those changes for yourself, you got to start setting the intentions, writing the plan, and putting forth the energetic work to bring it into reality. So, of course, I put this in a book. No more fuck boys. You can find all that on divinefeminineacademy.com. And yeah, this is Be Right Nature.